All right, here we go. Donald Trump thinks his opponent is Hillary Clinton. The odds are that it probably is. So he has begun the attacks. And what's he going to do? He's going to attack her on her strength. His weakness is with women. Her strength is with women. So if you are a savvy politician, and at this point it certainly appears that Donald Trump is that, might not be a savvy businessman, he might not be savvy in terms of policy, but he knows how to do politics. I mean, he just eliminated 16 guys from the Republican island. So now he's on to Hillary Clinton, and he's going to say she's bad with women. Okay, hear him out.
She's married to a man who was the worst abuser of women in the history of politics. She's married to a man who hurt many women, and Hillary, if you look and you study, Hillary hurt many women, the women that he abused. She's married to a man who got impeached for lying. He was impeached. And she's going to take ads about little Donald Trump? I don't know. I don't think so. And Hillary was an enabler, and she treated these women horribly. Just remember this. And some of those women were destroyed not by him, but by the way that Hillary Clinton treated them after everything went down. So just remember that, folks.
Uh-oh. Okay, look, it might not work. I hope it doesn't work. And his unfavorability right now with women is, as he would say, tremendous. He would probably put it this way. He has many, many women who are against him. But there are a couple of lines of attack there that I worry about. Yes, let's note for the record real quick that there's not a speech that he doesn't do this or this in about 1,000 times per speech, okay? She's tremendous against women. Okay, and so is Bill Clinton. He was the worst. He has many, many problems with women. Okay, anyway. So, number one, the Clintons did go after Monica Lewinsky before the evidence came out in the form of the blue dress that, in fact, they had a sexual relationship. So if he digs up those quotes and talks about how the Clintons went after and smeared Monica Lewinsky, that's kind of true. That's not going to play well, okay? So he's on the attack, man. That's what he does. Now, remember what they did to Wendy Davis down in Texas. So, look, she had a tough road ahead of her anyway. It's the state of Texas. She was running as a Democrat for governor. But she had some strengths, and she was known nationally for fighting back strongly against Republicans. But then they attacked her and got women to vote against her. So one of the lines of attack was, oh, she went to Ivy League schools and got an education and left her kids at home for her husband to take care of. So they took her strength, which is, oh my God, she's an Ivy League educated, really successful woman, and used it against her. And it worked. Her polling numbers with women in Texas dropped dramatically after those lines of attack. So this is not unprecedented. If you think, oh no, Donald Trump, oh no way he's going to get women. No, that is an arrogant position, and I would not underestimate this guy's political acumen. I would underestimate every other acumen. But that's the one thing he's good at, crowd surfing. So here he is. He needs women's votes. He says, oh, they were terrible against women. And he gets people to start thinking about it. And he's going to pound that message home. And if he does, God help us. I obviously, look, if you're asking me policy-wise, who would be better for women, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton? That's a funny question because the answer is not remotely close. Of course, Hillary Clinton would be much, much better than Donald Trump. Okay? That's on policy. But politics is a different matter. Now, look, my suggestion is that if it is Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump, that she immediately counterattack. If you stay on the defense against Donald Trump for the whole campaign, go ask Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio how that works out. No, you got to go on the offense. If he keeps attacking her, they better not make the swift boat mistake of ignoring those attacks. And don't stay on the defense the whole time. Counterattack. So the thing that you need to counterattack, I mean, there's 1,000 ways to counterattack Donald Trump. Yes, on women's issues, I would put out every story there is on how he mistreated women. And, you know, all those guys on Clinton's side that didn't mind playing 1,000 dirty tricks against Bernie Sanders, I hope you're out there talking to every woman Donald Trump has ever dated, because I would be shocked if you didn't come up with some enormously damning revelations. Go get to work, okay? So don't take anything for granted. But the one thing he hates is being called a loser. And the reality is, in business, he is. He's a 4-time loser, bankrupted 4 different companies. Here, now I'm doing the Trump, okay? So go on the offense. Don't let him put you on the defense, man. And if you do that and you pound away at him, he won't be able to resist. He'll start playing defense. No, I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. Oh, no. And then all of a sudden we've changed the conversation to how he's a 4-time loser, 4-time loser, 4-time loser. Okay, you pound away. Don't let him start the attacks. That's my suggestion. I hope that it works, but we'll see. Now, on the other hand, as you're about to find out, now when someone goes on the attack, he has a way of putting them on the defensive, as he did here with Chris Cuomo on CNN on the same exact issue. Now, I would have handled it differently, but listen how this went down.
You are attacking Hillary Clinton for the sexual past and indiscretions of her husband, calling her an enabler. We have a panel of independent voters. They are smart as heck, and most of them don't like it. They see it as a distraction. They see it as hypocritical coming from you, and mostly they see it as potential proof that you may have no real ideas to offer as president. What is your thinking on this line of attack?
Well, this is a nice way to start off the interview. First of all, you should congratulate me for having won the race. I thought, at least it'd be a small congratulations, but I'm not surprised with CNN because that's the way they treat Trump. It's the, they call it the Clinton Network, and I believe that. Let's
wait. Hold on, Mr. Trump.
Right,
I did congratulate you the last time we spoke. I said congratulations on winning the big race.
Thank you
what
very
are you
much.
going to do going forward?
Well felt.
But you made the no. Hold on. Let's get this off on the right foot. I'm trying to address what you're putting out as the headline.
With a question. We haven't spoken. Last week, toward the end, I was essentially the nominee of the party. And you start off with this question, which is not surprising because
Mr. Trump,
I understand CNN perhaps a lot better than you do.
Okay. Let's. You know what? You're right. Sometimes it's good to restart. Here's the restart. You are going to be your party's nominee by all accounts. You are going to carry the standard for this party. You have said that once you get into the general, people will see what you have to offer. The first thing that you've come out with hot and heavy out of the box are these attacks on Hillary Clinton.
That wasn't the first thing I've come out, but my first thing I came out with, if you watched, was trade.
You see what he does? He constantly goes on the offense and puts you on the defensive. Cuomo's first question was great. It was a tough question, exactly the right question you should ask any politician, right? You got every right to ask both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump as tough a question as you can, right? But he puts him back on his heels, and then what does Cuomo do? Oh, you're right. Let's restart and let me rephrase the question. No. He's not right. He's wrong. I mean, who says, by the way, in the middle? He said, that's the way CNN treats Trump. Dude, you're Trump. Don't talk about yourself in the third party. Okay, that's super goofy. Okay, here's who never does that, Uygur. Okay, so anyway, though, he attacks, and he changes the subject to whatever he wants. He doesn't answer the question. You have got to be ready for that. Now, there's a new article out from The Hill talking about 3 different ways that Donald Trump is going to outflank Hillary Clinton on the left. He says, she voted for the Iraq War, I was against it. Oops, that's true. She was for NAFTA. Obviously Bill Clinton was a big proponent of that and helped get it passed. And these trade deals have been terrible. Outflank her on the left, okay? And then number 3, he's going to keep on pointing out her ties to Wall Street. He's like, look, I don't need to have ties to Wall Street. I'm a billionaire. She has ties to Wall Street. She works for them. Oops. Do not underestimate Trump. Yes, he can clown it. Yes, she can win in a landslide election if the demographics hold and she can effectively hit him and conduct a great campaign. But if you underestimate him and he goes on the attack for the whole campaign and he outflanks you on the left, then you're in for a world of hurt and we might have a shocking result. So don't let that happen. Whoever the Democratic nominee is, do not let this guy stay on the offense. Counterattack immediately and do it throughout the entire campaign.